Gather around, friends of the chaplain, and welcome to today's video. Starting from today, I'd like to make a versus series with characters from video games, movies, etc. Having a lot of thinking about the first battle, my thoughts concluded on the top two MOBAs, League of Legends and Dota 2. I played them, I loved them, it's time to deliver some justice. Now, before you burst into comments about in-game strategies or mechanics, these fights will be according to their lore, and not in their in-game abilities. And these are my thoughts. Are we clear? Good. Let's begin. Rikimaru, or more commonly known as Riki, was the middle son of the great house of Dahlin. As Riki grew up, he was a prodigy in the art of invisibility. He was small, agile, and trained to become invisible to the untrained eye. One night, his family was betrayed and his people were slaughtered, so he was the only one who escaped. Cutting his way out of the palace, using the dagger he took from his father, he was a silent dancer, a moving shadow. Now he is free of his loyal duties and he seeks revenge upon those who wronged his family and butchered his parents. In-game, Riki is a deadly assassin. He thrives upon squishy targets and he cuts and he slices and he's a pain. Oh my god, Riki is a pain.
There's more than one hunter in these woods.
Evelynn was and is a demonic being, a nameless and formless creature with no name, just a thing, existing. During her existence, the Rune Wars began, a massive catastrophe that fed this demon with power and lust. Evelynn is focused on how she will torture you more. She tries to find the most painful and disgusting way of killing you. Evelynn may have chosen the look of a very attractive female, but she can be anything that provokes lust and charm. After the Rune Wars, she was fully formed into this silent, invisible hunter who lurks behind her enemies, getting all the information on how she could give you more pain, and then she delivers. In-game, Evelynn is a beast of bursting damage and cunningness. She thrives upon destroying squishies as well, catching up fleeing enemies, and what I like the most about Evelynn is that charm is part of her kit. Now, just to start, the fight between Riki and Evelynn would be a close one. Riki may not be a demonic being that lived eons, but he is made for war, trained in close combat, and he has a soldier's discipline, while Evelynn lacks of that. Evelynn, on the other hand, has lived for eons and she has more experience than Riki, giving her an edge on fighting. But I think the one thing that makes Evelynn stronger in this fight is that trying to fight her, you give her strength. After all, she is a demon that raised from war and lust. Let's say the fight breaks out in a jungle in Runeterra. Riki has a contract on Evelynn and he's prepared for what he's about to face. I give him the advantage of knowledge because Riki only takes contracts and then he delivers. He starts to look for her, but carefully he moves from cover to cover and from bush to bush when he hears something behind him. Spikes are growing underneath his feet, instincts break out and Riki blinks out of the way, dodging this attack. While he tries to assess the situation, Riki hears a laugh. Terrible, but sexy. Suddenly he sees Evelynn trying to lure him closely with many tricks. He blinks behind her, stabbing her in the back. He pops out immediately a smoke and he dances around her, maybe cutting Evelynn in various places. The smoke disappears, and Riki cannot see his enemy anymore. His eyes are moving from corner to corner, looking for a hint, but without luck. Then he hears a scream. Evelynn dashes forward, striking him with her claws on his face, damaging his sight. Riki reacts by popping another smoke and moving around it, trying to figure out his next move. Then, out of nowhere, he feels two hands choking him, and just before he dies, his last breath leaves his lungs with a kiss by Evelynn, draining his very last breath. Evelynn is hurt, but victorious, and Sad says, "I declare Evelynn, the Agony's Embrace, the victor." Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts about this fight in the comment section below. Bye bye.